Call the member for Bullwinkel.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise today to speak on the Appropriations Bill and to highlight the Albanese Labor government's profound commitment to building a better and fairer education system for all Australians. Because we, on this side of the House, understand a fundamental truth: education is the great enabler. It is the key that unlocks the door of opportunity, giving the next generation of Australians the very best start in life and equipping our nation for the challenges and complexities of the future. Our vision for education is comprehensive. It starts with our youngest citizens. The Albanese government is committed to building a universal early childhood education and care system that is safe, affordable and accessible for every family. Our cheaper childcare policy is already delivering real cost of living relief for over 1 million Australian families. For the average family receiving the subsidy, this has cut the out-of-pocket costs by about $7,000 compared to what they would have ordinarily paid. This stands in stark contrast to the legacy of those opposite whom childcare prices skyrocketed under by 49% in just 4 years. We also recognise that a quality system is built by a quality workforce, which is why the 15% pay rise for our dedicated early childhood educators is so vitally important. And we're going further. We're working towards a 3-day guarantee, which will ensure that as of January 2026, each child is guaranteed access to at least 3 days of high-quality early learning. It gives every Australian child the best possible start. And then, as children move into their school years, our commitment continues. For too long, our public schools have been left behind. When we came to government, no public school outside of the ACT was on a path to full and fair funding. Our Better and Fairer Schools Agreement changed that, and this is the biggest new investment in public schools by an Australian government ever. An additional $16.5 billion over the next decade to put every single public school on a pathway to 100% of its full and fair funding. But let me be clear, Speaker, this is not a blank cheque. This funding is tied directly to reforms that we know will make a difference. More small group tutoring to help students catch up, a focus on phonics and numeracy in the early years, and more mental health and individualised support where it's needed. And the commitment extends right through to higher education, where we're building a better and fairer system so more Australians can have a crack at going to university and succeed when they get there. We are taking decisive action to ease the burdens of student debt. We have already wiped $3 billion in debt for 3 million Australians, ensuring that student debt can no longer grow faster than wages. Now, through legislation recently passed, we are wiping the student debt of every Australian student with a HECS debt by 20%. And this isn't some abstract national figure. This is real, tangible impact right in my electorate of Bullwinkel, where 13,000 students and graduates will benefit directly from this 20% cut. But we know that for many in regional Australia, the biggest barrier to higher education is distance, and that's why our government is doubling down the number of university study hubs, bringing university closer to where people live. I'm immensely proud that in Bullwinkel we are seeing the direct benefits of this policy. The Lumen Wheatbelt regional visits, the regional university study hub in York, is already changing lives, and I'm thrilled that we'll soon be opening another hub in Northam, in the heart of the regional area of Bullwinkel. These hubs are not just buildings, they are gateways to opportunity, allowing local people to pursue their dreams without having to leave their homes and their communities. Speaker, from cheaper childcare for families to fair funding for our public schools to real relief from student debt and greater access to universities for regional Australians, this is what the Labor government is delivering. And that's not also to forget fee-free TAFE, apprenticeships supported financially and paid prac for teachers, nurses and social workers. I commend this bill to the House.
Thank you.